Hey guys, it's CJ here. I've got a video for you today about my collection of Professional Killstreak Unusual hats. As some of you may know, after the recent gunmetal update, there was a bug in MVM that resulted in glitched fabricators being dropped on tour completions, allowing them to be used on any item in the game. That meant any hat, any taunt, any item in the game could be made specialized or Professional Killstreak. If you weren't aware of this, I'll kind of give you a little recap about it. These here are fabricators that get dropped in MVM. These are specialized ones, and as you can see, they have names on them for the weapons that they are designed for. We have a direct hit, we have a scattergun, a flare gun, a shotgun, etc. And once you've put enough robot parts into these items, they turn into kits. Down here we've got some professional kits, and as you can see, this one is made for the tide turner. And on the jar, it's got a little picture of the tide turner, and in the title as well, it tells you which item, which weapon it is designed for. Now, after the gunmetal update, professional and specialized fabricators were being dropped and obtained by players that had no weapon on them. They looked something like this. As you can see, it just says Specialized Killstreak Kit Fabricator. Now, these fabricators can be turned into kits and apply to any item in the game. I've got one here and I will show you quickly. I've left it partially completed so I can turn it into a kit for you. So you add the last item, craft it. Once the recipe is completed, you'll see we've got a specialized Killstreak kit. It has no weapon on the label and it has no weapon in the title. If I open backpack and go to the page, this item, if I just show you, can be applied to any item in the game. Normally when you have a specialized or professional Killstreak kit, it only comes up with weapons that it can be attached to, but because this has no weapon title in the name, it can be added to any of these hats, any item in the game. Now, because of that, I've ended up with a lot of items in the game that are professional and specialized Killstreak that aren't supposed to be that. If I type in Killstreak in the search bar, it gives you an idea of how many of these items that I've done. I've made some of my unusuals Professional Killstreak. Started off with my Blighted Beak. It's a scorching Blighted Beak, and its Singularity with mean green, Professional Killstreak. My favourite hat, my Scorching Tyrants, I've added Agonizing Emerald with Fire Horns, which is pretty much my favourite Professional Killstreak effect. Onto my Bonk Boy. This is a strange Bonk Boy as well, so it's a strange, unusual Professional Killstreak Bonk Boy. And I've added Deadly Daffodil and Singularity onto that, which is kind of, because it's the sunbeams, it gives a similar sort of effect, even though the effect doesn't actually work. Onto my Wraith Wrap. This is a Professional Killstreak with Incinerator and Mean Green. On my Dragonborn Helmet, I've got Fire Horns and Mandarin, which I thought was quite appropriate. Again, on my Regulator, Sunbeams, Deadly Daffodil with Singularity gives that Sunbeams effect. This is obviously an item that can already be made, Professional Killstreak, my Community Sparkle Lugomorph. I have a self-made key, which I've made Specialized Killstreak. Again, it has no sheen because the item can't actually be used in the game. My Hoo-Wah has been made Specialized Killstreak, Agonizing Emerald. I have a specialized Killstreak Maxi Severed Head. This one's got Agonizing Emerald on it as well. I've got these two items here, the Bearded Bombardier and the Dangeresque 2. They're both painted Australian gold, and I've added the sheen Deadly Daffodil onto them. Again, just to remind you, these sheens don't actually show up on the hats. On the hats, they have no effect at all. It is purely for collecting sake. Onto some more items that I've done. These are obviously all robot parts that can be added into the to the fabricators. But this here is a gibbous. It is a strange gibbous. It's the highest level possible, leveled up strange, and it's also a Professional Killstreak. Added the Incinerator and Mean Green onto it. This here is the Specialized Killstreak Kit that I just showed you, that we just created here. And finally, one of the ones here. This is a Conger. It is a taunt. It is an unusual taunt. My Fountain of Delight Conger, I've made it Professional Killstreak with Hot Rod and Cerebral Discharge. So there can't be very many strange Professional Killstreak Gibbuses or unusual Professional Killstreak Congers in the world. So maybe I've got the only ones, who knows, but there can't be very many in the world. But yeah, these items, they can have these specialized and Professional Killstreak kits apply to them, and it will come up in the game. It will show like this, but they're actually in the game when you're using them. The hats don't have the sheen, and there is no way to make the effect actually work. If we go on to the next pages, you can see these are just items. These are the fabricators and other items I've got Killstreak kits on already, most of them professional. As you can see, I've got a lot of my Australians. Obviously these are all weapons and they can be made Killstreakified, I suppose. But if you anyone there with a keen eye may have spotted one weapon that shouldn't be here. One of these is not like the others. It's of course the rocket jumper, and I've made this professional killstreak as well. It's got deadly daffodil, cerebral discharge. Now the rocket jumper doesn't do any damage, therefore it doesn't have a killstreak kit for it. You cannot kill people with the rocket jumper, meaning there's no point in having a killstreak. So this is another one similar to the hatch that is glitched with one of those Killstreak kits, professional one that wasn't designated for any weapon, and I've applied it to my rocket jumper. Now the interesting thing about the rocket jumper and the other weapons, things like the sandwich and the sapper, if you apply these Killstreak kits to them, it does actually show the sheen. That means if you've got the weapon in the game, it will show you the sheen and it will show the effect on the weapon. And if you get a killstreak with another killstreak weapon on your loadout, for example on soldier, if I was to have this in my primary slot and a killstreak shotgun in my secondary, and I got a killstreak with that shotgun and I switched over to my rocket jumper in my primary slot, then I would actually have the cerebral discharge deadly daffodil effect showing on my character. So on the weapons it does work. You can cycle onto that if you have killstreak weapons in your other slots that actually have a function, can actually kill people. But for the hats and other cosmetics and other items in the game, there is no sheen and the effect unfortunately doesn't work. And earlier on I said I was going to show you why I had the Bombardier and the Dangerous 2 specialized killstreak specifically. If we go on to my demo loadout, my golden demo man, it's got professional killstreak with Singularity and Deadly Daffodil on the grenade launcher. I also have it on my sticky bomb launcher, my Deadly Daffodil incinerator on my frying pan. I love the Deadly Daffodil Singularity effect simply because it gives the effect of sunbeams coming out the eyes, which is why when I get a kill streak with these weapons it looks like I've got more sunbeams coming out of my head. It's the same reason why I made this professional kill streak with Deadly Daffodil and Singularity on it. Okay, so the effect doesn't work, but I think it kind of completes the theme that I've got going on here. And of course these two items here that I showed you earlier, the glasses and the beard, they are both Deadly Daffodil as well. And you know what, maybe I should make this Deadly Daffodil as well, just so that I could have everything. And you know what, if I really wanted to go all the way, I could make my obliterated taunt Holy Grail. I could make that professional kill streak as well with Deadly Daffodil, but we'll see if I'm able to manage that. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it gave you a bit more insight into the professional and specialized glitched items that you can see nowadays on the market, and give you a bit of reasoning as to why they're there. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and let me know what you think in the comments.